Hello and welcome. We have finished up December in 2023, so this will be my last haul for 2023. It'll include some stuff I picked up throughout this month, some Christmas gifts, some other stuff that I plan on using towards kind of working on this channel, just some technology type stuff. So I'm really excited about everything I got this past month. I'm really looking forward to moving into 2024. So without further ado, let's get ready to jump into my haul. Kicking things off with the movies, I got Kikis Delivery service on Blu-ray. I've been slowly trying to add some Ghibli stuff to my collection, and I had this one on my Christmas wish list and got that one. Happy that it came with a slipcover too, which is really nice. Probably one of my favorite of the Ghibli movies. I'm really happy to have this one in the collection and looking forward to giving it a rewatch because I've been wanting to do so, but wanted to wait till I had it on Blu-ray. Next, we have the latest Mission Impossible movie. I finally got to pick it up and check it out. So we have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 on 4K. So I've been really looking forward to this movie all year. I've been following the kind of cool stunts that they put in this movie with that motorcycle cliff jump that Tom Cruise does in the final act. And so I absolutely love the Mission Impossible movies, especially the ones Christopher McQuarrie has been involved in with his directing, and him and Tom Cruise together I think are just absolutely perfect for action movies coming out of the US right now. And so I was really looking forward to checking this one out. I got to watch it. I thought it was really great. It's probably going to end up on my top 10 list for the year. Though this movie unfortunately didn't do well at the box office, it doesn't reflect on the quality of this movie. It's a really, really great action movie. Not my favorite in the franchise. I still think that's going to go to Fallout, but even that still is better than a lot of action movies coming out today. So Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, happy to continue the Mission Impossible series in my collection and have this latest one on 4K. Next, we have one of my most anticipated movies from this year, Oppenheimer on 4K. Now this is one I wasn't sure when I was going to pick it up because I didn't know when I'd be able to rewatch it, but then I started seeing everybody else picking it up and I really liked the slipcover that they got on it. I was really interested in checking out the bonus features on here because it's got 3 hours of bonus features and I really wanted to check some of those out. So I was like, well, if I at least pick it up and start checking out some of the bonus features, it's worth that initial investment. But I had a really expensive month of pickups, so I was trying to be a little more picky choosy of the stuff that I got, and I knew Christmas was around the corner too, so I still ended up picking it up. I've jumped into some of the bonus features. They're incredible. I've watched a couple of the scenes from the movie just to kind of see how they play on my sound system, and absolutely love it. So I'm really looking forward to giving this one a rewatch. Just being a 3-hour movie, it's hard to find that time to do so, being a parent and working full-time still, so I'm looking forward to it, but at the very least, I have it in my collection for whenever I'm ready to pop it in, and I can also check out these awesome bonus features that they packed onto this disc. There's so many that there's a disc exclusively for bonus features. So one of my favorite movies of the year and one of the releases I was most looking forward to as well. So really happy to have Oppenheimer on 4K in the collection. Next, we have the Planet of the Apes trilogy on 4K. Now, I've had these movies on Blu-ray in my collection for quite a long time, but have been curious about picking up this 4K set. It looked like a good one, and they were some of my favorite movies, so I would have loved to have them on 4K. And then the price on this has been really good for a number of months now, so I've been really close to picking it up a couple of times. And then my buddies that I watch movies with regularly had told me that they had not seen War for the Planet of the Apes. They'd only seen the first 2, so I wanted to be able to show them the new one, but I figured if I'm going to show it to them, I want to show them the best version of it. So I went ahead and grabbed the 4K trilogy set. It comes in this nice quality. It's not like hard cardboard, but harder than normal. So it's a really solid box set, and it comes with each of the movies on 4K. They each come in their own case, which is nice. And so it's just a nice set overall. And I mean, you can't beat $18 for 3 really great movies on 4K. That comes with the 4K and Blu-ray and digital sets as well, which actually I have all of them on Blu-ray already. So I'm going to be giving away digital codes for those at the end of this video, so stick around for that. But really happy to have this one added to the collection. All right, next we have the big wallet hurting pickups of the month, but ones I was so excited about and happy to pick up. I'll just show them together. We have Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2 4K Steelbooks. I love the Mandalorian series. I think it's one of the best things Disney has done with the Star Wars property so far since they've picked it up in the past 10 years or so. And I was so happy that they're finally starting to release some of their shows on physical media, because I was always wanting to add more Star Wars to the collection, and I already have all the Star Wars movies, so to be able to continue that and keep up with it, I was so happy about that. I've heard they're going to continue putting out more Mandalorian stuff in 2024, and I think Andor's coming out as well, so I'll definitely be continuing that and picking up Andor as well. I'm not fully convinced on all the Marvel stuff yet, because the shows have been really hit or miss, so it'd be really hard for me to invest all that money into shows I haven't entirely loved, but I love the Mandalorian show, so really happy to pick these up and add them to the collection. They're really nice steelbook with some nice artwork all around on them as well, and then they come with some cool art cards inside as well. So really happy to have both of these added to the collection. They really hurt the wallet this month, but I was still really happy to add them to the collection. Last Blu-ray pickup for this month, and then we'll jump into some other stuff that I got. We have 1923 on Blu-ray. Now, I really love the Yellowstone franchise. I think the main show is really great. The first few seasons of that are some of my favorite television. I really liked 1883, and I've been really looking forward to checking out 1923 with it starring Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. So, got this one for Christmas from my wife. She picked it up for me, but I actually had bought it for myself on Black Friday because I didn't know she had already bought it for me, so I ended up having to resell my copy. It worked out. I got my money back, but it ended up being for the better, because the version she got me came with a slipcover. The one I picked up did not, so I've been able to get the slipcover for this one. We started watching it last night, and we were about halfway through the season. Loving it so far. It's definitely one that I can't wait to continue seeing, and I know they're working on a season 2 for this one as well. So I think I like this one even a little bit more than 1883, and I really liked 1883. So really happy to have 1923 and continue the Yellowstone series in my collection of shows. Now for some other miscellaneous gifts and stuff that I picked up. I got this now showing stand from my wife in my stocking, and the cool thing with it is now when I'm watching stuff, I can display it on my TV stand there. So for now, up until now, I've been using this old wooden easel that I found out in my barn to put stuff up on it. So now I have something that actually looks a little bit more legitimate. She said she found this over on Etsy. So really happy to have this one in the collection and be able to display that collection and, have a little more fun when we're watching stuff down here. Next, we got a few Funko Pops. Now, I'm not really a Funko Pop collector. I try to very, very much minimize it so I don't go crazy buying a ton of them. But I do have the Captain America from Avengers Endgame holding his shield and his hammer. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a few years or so, I've previously owned this Funko Pop. So I used to have it. Some kids came over and one of them busted the head, so I ended up having to throw it away. So got this one from my parents as a replacement, and you can't see it right now, but I'll use them as bookends for my MCU collection here. So I got Captain America on one side, and then this Iron Man on the other. So this is the Avengers Infinity War Iron Man. Got this one to be the other bookend. I picked this one up myself, so really happy to have these in the collection. Like I said, I don't have a ton of Funko Pops, but the ones I do get, I try to have a purpose behind them. And then last Funko Pop pickup, this one was a gift from my sister and brother-in-law. They got me as a Funko Pop. So this is that pop yourself that you can do where you design your own Funko Pop. So this is me and then my dog, Calvin. They wanted to throw our little dog in there. So that was a super cool, really thoughtful gift. So thank you to Mindy and Aaron for that. I'm really excited to have this one and be displaying it on these shelves here. It's such a cool, thoughtful idea. So I've been considering doing something like this for a while because I saw that it was out there, but just never pulled the trigger on it. So really happy to have a pop of myself in the collection, as it's a one-of-a-kind Funko Pop. All right, and then as far as some tech stuff for the YouTube channel, if anyone's interested in that, before I give away these digital codes, I got this new tripod that I'm really excited about. My wife stuffed this in my stocking, so what's really cool about this one is, yes, it's small, but it's got bendable legs so you can wrap it around anything and put it just about anywhere. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunities with this one. I might use it for some stuff with the channel, but I'm trying to do more of filming and documenting life, some kind of guerrilla filmmaking type stuff for some short film ideas and stuff that I have. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunities that I might have to use that as well. And then last pickup for this month, I got a gimbal. I got this with some Christmas money as well as some money that I had set aside that I've been wanting to pick this up with. It's a really cool, this is the Hohem iSteady M6. It's a really, really nice gimbal. This all came in one set, so it's got this little tripod here that you can kind of fold up and use as an extra handhold too for more steady shots. You know, you can do some different roll stuff with this thing. You can do focus with it. It's got a light on it that I can use as well, change the brightness on, the colors on. This is also an AI tracker, so you can do certain symbols and it'll follow you as you're moving around and keep track of you. So that's really cool. So I'm hoping to be able to use this in my channel as well as some short film stuff that I want to do and just documenting life. I've already gotten some really cool videos with it, and it's just been an all-around really fun tool to play around with and get familiar with. So if you're ever looking for a gimbal, this is probably one of the best ones you can get at that price point. It was only a couple $100 normally, and I got it on sale. So really, really excited to have this one and be able to do some really cool stuff. It'll, you know, help to kind of elevate my filmmaking and probably my videos as well. So that wraps up my haul for the month. And then really quick, before I say goodbye, here's these digital codes that I promised for the Planet of the Apes trilogy. They're each individual, so if you don't have it at all, try and grab all three and get the whole trilogy for yourself. These should be redeemed in 4K as well. If you don't need them all, just grab one or two and then let somebody else give a chance for them. So here's the first one for Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Hopefully you can see it there. If not, I'll just switch it over to a picture. Then we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. You can pause the video if needed to grab that or get a screenshot. And then War for the Planet of the Apes. So there's the digital codes giveaway, and that is everything I picked up this month, including some new camera tech stuff, some Funkos, some movies I picked up for myself, and some Christmas gifts. It was a really great month. I'm really looking forward to 2024. I got a lot of videos that I need to get out as far as rankings of my favorite shows and movies. I'm just looking forward to the next year and all that's to come with it. It's going to be a really exciting time over these next couple months getting these new exciting videos out. Looking forward to the year. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I hope you were able to grab one of those digital codes for yourself. I hope you're having a happy new year. I'll see you in the next one.